big time. And it's something we all bought in. We believe in him, and I think the best thing he said maybe the entire year was today. It was just the beginning. And he told us, he said, wear your Jet stuff with pride. There's nothing to be ashamed about. We had an awesome year. Came a little bit short. Came up a little short. And that stuff happens. So we'll rally and bounce back.
So the pride,
Get a couple more years, a few more games under your belt. But what was encouraging, I was just playing and having fun, and things were going well. And we started off hot. Then we hit a rocky road. You know, team scouted us. They saw how I was going to play. They saw what we were going to do on offense, and they started playing us really well, 4-6. But these last 6 weeks, that's when I just felt like I was starting to scratch the surface, and we started to scratch the surface as a team, as an offense, of playing the right way, not being a thrower, being a quarterback, making the right decisions for this team, for this franchise, and that was encouraging. So we definitely have something to build on here. We're excited.
what encourages you most about not only what this team can do, but what you feel like you can do in the future?
You know, I'm excited about just that transformation, like I just said, about the last 6 weeks of taking care of the ball, going through my reads, checking the ball down, knowing the situation, understanding it's okay to punt. That's huge in this league. That's huge. And, you know, I got a text from Carson yesterday. He said, man, you battle. You're battling. Don't hang your head. You know, keep your chin out. You did a heck of a job. You played a great team. So, won 2 playoff road games. I mean, are you kidding me? That's unbelievable for our franchise, for our confidence. Again, I mean, we're not doing it to prove anybody wrong, to change anything like that. I just felt like Rex, after the bye week, coming back right before the bye week, the tough loss to Miami, you know, sent us out on kind of a sour note. And then guys, and you know, I think there was a point where we could have just tanked, but the way these guys are in this locker room, how excited we are to play for each other, and how Rex got us going, we just want to play for each other and win some games.
As much as Sean Green came on and having the 2 running backs, how much did not having Leon Washington not?
I mean, that's not, you know, that's not an excuse. We're not going to use that as a reason why we couldn't win any certain games or anything. And we lost him and Chris Jenkins, and nobody said a word. We were upset and frustrated for him and sad, but you got to keep playing.
But what kind of dimension could he have brought to you?
I mean, we'll see next year. I think he's going to be great. You know, there was a one game where I think I threw him 2 or 3 checkdowns, and I threw for probably 150 yards, and he had 86 of them. You know, so that's just a glimpse of what he can. He'll be great.
What does change the culture mean?
You know, this is what I'm supposed to do. You know, I'm in the right place. I'm with an awesome team. Let this come to you. You know, don't try and take anything too fast. Just trusting the guys around us, trusting the game plan. You know, believe in these coaches, and we'll be just fine. We're starting to figure out a formula here. You know?
What does change the culture mean? Sorry.
I just felt like our attitude, you know, just the way he said to be proud to be a Jet, and you know, we want to be a football team that is tough to play. That, oh man, we got to go to New York, play the Jets, not again.
Right.
You know, that's the mentality Rex wants, and I think we're starting to get there.
That's his concept? Change the culture?
Of just of that mentality of being tough, tough team, an all-weather offense, a defense that hassles the quarterback, that gets turnovers, that wins the field position battle, and then the special teams that can hurt you. So I think we started to get there.
What do you know about the previous culture?
For them, but like I said before, that's not what we're not playing to erase any history, to change anything like that. We're playing for us and for the guys in this locker room.
You had said, was it Rex? I heard you say earlier, said wear the Jet stuff with pride.
Right, absolutely. And I mean, he's right on. That's 100% right. We should be proud of our effort. You know, upset at the loss, absolutely. But this is a special group, and we'll keep moving forward and getting better.
What was the feeling at halftime? You guys were up. You were up 11 points, and then they make a quick strike, and now it's a close game. What were you thinking about in the locker room?
You know, I think we were excited about our opportunity in the second half, and we needed to capitalize, that first drive. And, we should have converted on that third down. So it was tough. That first drive coming out of halftime is big. The last drive before halftime and the first drive before halftime or after halftime are huge. And, those are almost like hidden points. I mean, they went down and scored in 58 seconds right before half, and that just kind of took a little wind out of our sails, And so we had to come back. We needed to respond, and we didn't as an offense, so it was difficult.
Well, what changed in the game in the second half, in your opinion?
Losing Sean was tough. And, they didn't give up any big plays in the second half. They really tightened things down, and hats off to them for playing smart in the second half. But, they dropped well in their zones. They applied pressure, and they did a great job. Their defense played well. So.
What are you going to concentrate on in the offseason?
Had a long list. I don't know if you got time in that recorder there for all that. I got a lot to work on, but we're excited about the body of work we put together this year, and it's going to be everything from footwork to the way you talk to guys in the huddle, and all these experiences. Every individual play, practice was just a small experience that I'm going to take with me, learn from, grow from, and just get better.
Will there be a break time where you get away, go on
absolutely.
vacation, then come back and do it?
I mean, that's mentally you got it, and physically too. I mean, I feel like we could play right now if we had to, like we thought we were supposed to. So, but we'll take that break, and everybody will. And it's important to just get away, kind of reset your mind, reset your focus, and then come back ready to go.
But how much did this team grow over the 3 games in the postseason?
I mean, the 3 games in the postseason and then making it into the postseason was huge. That victory lap was pretty cool. After the Cincinnati game at home, that was just to see the way the fans reacted and how excited they were for us. That was great. So we got a long way to go, but we're getting there.
Is the AFC Championship game a tougher loss, or would it be easy to go out in the first round and the experience worth it?
I think the experience is absolutely worth it. You get to play in a few more games in tough environments on the road. Experience different stadiums, play against some great teams and come out with wins. That was, I'll take that any day. But at the same time, we'd like to be playing one more. So.